All right, hi everyone. Greetings on this Saturday. It's a little windy out. Right now, I'm sitting here with my son Paul. We're out here enjoying the watery areas. Wind is blowing. It's crisp with a nice 48 degrees. We're out here as he's riding his bike. What's really come to me today is that thinking about our potential. I know I touched on this in one video previously. But something, your potential, is what God sees as what He's placed on the inside of you. And what He's placed on the inside of you is that small, as they call it, mustard seed of faith. But we look at so many people and wonder why there's so many others that may, I don't know, as you classify, more successful than we are, or doing things, or they're getting more breaks than we are. But have you ever thought that they're, utilizing that small seed, that potential that's on the inside of them? And potential, it covers a lot of different things. It's just not as business, but it's in your family life. It's in your life as far as like ministry focus. And see what my son right here, he's a seed of mine also. And because the things that were in me have transferred on to him. But as my job as a parent is to help him until he gets to the point to help him nourish and grow in what God has placed on the inside of him. So a lot of times we reach our full potential in one avenue by helping others, but also we reach our potential individually. And something, for those of you that are married out there, you may have the greatest plan in the world and God may have given you the greatest vision, but something, you can't do it without your spouse. No ifs, ands, or buts, because God's not going to give you a vision and not going to tell something to your spouse that's going to make the both of you unequally yoked. So, that's when it comes to communication. That's when it comes to touching and agreeing, being in prayer, stepping out in faith, not being focused on the things that you see, not being focused on the things that are trying to come to your mind, not even being focused on how you feel. You can't even be focused on how your spouse might be acting. All you need to do is be focused on what God tells you to do and do it accordingly. So I just want you to realize that, something, you have all the potential that you need on the inside of you. And you want to know what? Until you tap into that potential, you're going to be literally doomed to repeat the same cycle that you've been going through year after year after year after year. But something's going to change one day to where, it's going to literally an awakening, or should I say a revelation is going to happen. And then you're just going to one day just say, something, it's time for a change. Because we know that as long as you do the same thing over and over every single day, expecting a different result, when we know that's the true definition of insanity. So I want to encourage everyone. I want you to be faithful and strong in the Lord. But most importantly, I want you to stop looking at yourself as something that's meager when God sees you as more than a conqueror. So I thank you very much, and I give God all the praise. And remember always that propelling marriages and relationships, we don't stop fighting until we win.